Hello all, Brian Lewis, reporter that is doing this video, CEO, anything and everything for C.L. Lewis LLC, which is a independent media company. We sell shirts, we sell basically everything. So it is what it is. We are a very busy company, but this is a let's say pre-Christmas, or it's almost a complete pre-Christmas day. I guess it's called drive video instead of a walk talk. Either way, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, we are, what do we want to talk about today? Oh yeah, I know. Family members that will not listen to you based upon your experience that you had, that they were not around to see, to know after, during, or before, and then how those idiotic family members, nicest way to put it, but you could say a bitch or an ass member too, but it is what it is.
Turn left onto North Linden Road.
How do you deal with those people? Well, best case scenario would be to, if they're bad enough, to not hang out with them, unless you absolutely must, because you really extremely need a place to live, like a place that if you are, if you have a what's it called, a wound vac or a HVAC type setup thing attached to your body, because, well, you got hurt some sort, some way, somehow, you know, and you are forced to have electricity because of that. Okay, yay, it is what it is, right? So you must go in and live with another family member. When a different family member is kicking you out, it's basically kicking you out of your place and house because you decided to help out a homeless family, and then that homeless family refuses to leave, okay? Because they say that, because in Michigan, you can, once you're there for three days, about, I believe it's 7 days, even if you don't receive any type of mail, you are a legal resident there. So, and I'm going the wrong way. So with saying that, the homeless family that I had helped out, the son's daughter, I'm not sure to name names, but she was featured on our area, I think October 1st or something like that. It was like a day or two after Halloween, something like that. Thing on basically how bad the Bay County deals with homeless people. So she was there. So if you can find that, I believe it was WNEM, but don't quote me. On that article, she had said that she's going to be one of the people that was interviewed, and she was drawn out of a hat, out of the Bay County, whatever people that it helps people, or supposedly helps people, but they're slow as fuck at it's helping anyone. She was drawn out of the hat to be interviewed. Well, she sounded nuts and crazy in it, so I don't know what parts, or even if she's in it. But that was done at our Essexville house, Essexville, Michigan's house, Bay County, Michigan. And yes, I do have an idiotic driver right there. And yes, my doggy right here, I was holding her back. Yes, I like to drive with my animals. I like to live with animals, and I think animals are better than humans. But that's a whole nother day, a whole nother story, and everything like that. So let's just put it that way. Anyways, the dog that you saw, her name is Bella. Very, very cute, caring, half pit, half golden, extremely protective, overly that it scares my adopted sister because she's doesn't quite like small animals, but that's a whole nother issue. But she's extremely protective. If someone, because she sleeps with me in my bedroom, and she bitches and moans and complains like it's any other regular human female, when she doesn't get her way. Yes, I'm talking about you, Bella babies. But anyways, if someone comes in and wakes her up, let's say, or it disturbs me, and since she sleeps with me in my bed, and of course with her sister too, baby girl, which is a full pit, medium-sized pit, she will go for your throat if you keep disturbing her and me. And her looks gives you every single warning that you're ever going to need. So, yeah, it is what it is. She's a very, very nice and protective dog. Yes, you are. Aren't you, Bella babies? But anyways, back to the topic. Family members that gives you problems because they're woke, they're feminists, or they're just not the political party that you are. And in America nowadays, we have that problem, is that we can't sit, all of us, different views on life, things and everything, we cannot sit at a kitchen table now and just be family or friends, right? That is just a problem with, let's say, society, okay, as a whole.
In 3 miles, turn left onto Tecumseh Road.
Anyways, back in the 50s, when females had no rights, when females were told, give me a blowjob, fuck me, make me a sandwich, stay home, take care of the house, and take care of the kids. And that's the way I think all females should have to be ran, where they had basically no rights. But that's a whole nother topic. Because I know the whole idea of a female having any type of a rights basically fucked over America, and basically what had made America a pussy ran thinking nation by males into a physical pussy ran nation with females in Congress. I'm talking about the days before females were ever allowed to have any type of elected office and everything like that. So, yes, we need to go back to that day when females have no rights, period. But that's besides the point. But it's even during those days, families were able to, how do I say this? They were able to sit down at a kitchen table, have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Holidays, all of the extended family comes over, such as Christmas, holidays. Oh yes, and yes. Between Santa and the Grinch, or but the green little hairy furry thing, I am the Grinch, whatever you want to say it to be. I am that person, okay? Because I say bah humbug, fuck Christmas, and just so you know, history lesson on Christmas, going back to 1400s to 1600s, the Catholic Church had changed Christmas, the way it's celebrated, in the fact that it was first celebrated differently, and then when the Catholic Church wanted to bring in the pagans, or the non-Christ believing people into the religion, And they had some demands, okay? Christmas tree, one of them. Mistletoe, one of them. And giving presents, another one, okay? And then it's just the way that we eat the meal and everything like that. So basically, the pagans is the reason why we celebrate Christmas the way we celebrate Christmas right now. So Christmas is, yes, Christ's birth. But the thing is, I've also heard that the Catholic Church changed the date of his birth to Christmas at the same time that they changed the tradition of the holiday type thing. But anyways, I haven't seen anything that much on that, but that's what I was told and heard by a couple people. So I don't know for sure, because I know the Catholics took several books of the Bible out, or chapters of the Bible out, and then they edited a bunch of them right about the same time period, because it did not match what they wanted the religion to be. Okay, so they edited history to make the religion what they wanted it to be. Good, bad, and different. I say that makes it kind of fake and false, but that's besides the point. But the thing is, anyways, holidays. The when we used to be able to go and hang out, meet, without bitching and moaning, and without just having all of our friends be in one circle of an idea, or square of an idea, or whatever shape of the idea that you want it to be. Okay, we were able to do that, hang out, be peaceful, not violent. But nowadays, especially after Charlie Kirk's death, time for peace is gone. It is time for violence. Period. And that's the way that the company thinks, that's the way I think, and everything like that. But anyways, the time for peace is over. And it's been getting worse and worse and worse. Way before Charlie Kirk's death. Okay? Oh yeah, speaking of Christmas, congratulations all of the greedy, and greed is a sin in the Christian beliefs. It's one of the 10 commandments. Do not have greed. Do not, and another one is do not cherish or as idol another thing other than Jesus Christ. Well, money is one of them. Greed is one of them. And guess what? Donald Trump, which I did vote for him, has made the day before Christmas, the day of Christmas, and the day after Christmas all national holidays. 3 national holidays in a row. So I have to say congrats, you pagan, sinning Christians, because you should not want to have money like that. But whatever, it is what it is. We can act in different aspects, now, hang out. Why is that? Make a comment, please. Like, share, and follow.
You have arrived.
Sharing is caring. That's a quote for memes. And sharing is caring is also for videos like this, podcasts, everything like that. Okay. And also with saying that, post bad comments if you want. I like them. I like debating and bitching with the dumbass woke Democrats out there, okay? So, please debate with me on these topics. Have a nice day.